Navy, Crimson Arm, oh! Wait.
You're dead!
What it do, guys? We got a lot of things to go through for this update because those leaks for Harsetti, because I'm pretty sure they said, unfortunate, we couldn't get Harsetti out again. But I think somebody translated them on Reddit, which looks honestly pretty good, which I was expecting that somebody's gonna expunge, you know, injury at some point, because there's a lot of injury units. And once you pick an HP scaler and they have an injury, there's nothing you can do with the HP unit at all. So it's great to see Harsetti is actually a boss character. And on top of that, we got Fenris. So if you want to skip into the GvG, you can, because it might be a long intro. At the same time, we are going to be playing with ML. We're playing with ML Elena, Astromancer Elena, just because I didn't know what set to put on. You guys already know I'm not too much of a cleaver, and when I usually pick her, she get banned immediately. Or she just dies to something random like, you know, Celine. So we put her on a counter set only because I didn't see her S1 where when a target has a debuff, increase the damage dealt. I don't know how much damage that actually gives. I could actually look it up right now, but I'm not going to. And instead, I want to put on a race set, but we went counter just in case because there's a lot of debuff, especially when I use like ML, or I use something like ML Luna, they have a debuff on top of them, right? So I was like, why not try this out? But anyway, let's see what Fenris can do, and then we look at Harsetti, and I give you my thoughts on them real quick. And Fenris being an Earth Taurus, right? I feel like we have a lot of Rangers going around, but being a Taurus, I'm pretty sure they have like high base, right? Well, 5K is pretty high, but he has really good crit chance, so you got to build that many crit. So he might have. He does have high attack, 1300. That's actually pretty high. So I started the battle with 50 fighting spirit. After that, any ally suffer extra attack, counter attack, or dual attack. Oh, he's going for me, considering that everybody does that on my when I face it in GvG. Gain 50 fighting spirit and use soaring arrow. This effect after being attacked can only be activated once every 2 turns. So does he still get fighting spirit, or this is probably on his S1, right? Or is it just like it's only on this S2 get fighting spirit? Leap backwards and attack all enemies, dispelling before dispelling 1 debuff from all allies, and increase the combat rate of the casters by 30%. So you could probably use a middling speed. I'm not thinking of an opener. Let's say the GvD defense is like Genoa, Emma Politis, and Bridal Sia. So Emma Politis put the minus speed on you. You get knocked back. She get like 50% combat rate in this. He's Earth, so Genoa will attack into him, but you have Emma and Elena after. Hopefully he doesn't murder him. And he has some base HP. And then Emma Politis will dual attack into the light unit if you have to bring him, which will be Emma Ilionav, which will trigger you get rid of the minus speed, and you probably won't hit Genoa because it's fire, but you could probably crit you. That doesn't sound too bad. You get rid of the minus speed for everybody, but also Ilionav will also get rid of the minus speed, and you also get Indomitable. So it consumes 75 spirits, so you can probably get more spirits. So you start with 50, you get 50, you get 100, you get 25 after. You just need another 50 more to do it again. So there's no cooldown on this. It's just fighting spirit. But it's every 2 turns. So either you gotta be medium fast or you just happen to take another turn. Which I'm already thinking with, not Candlestick, but Mandolin Butterfly. Get that 4% chance to get an extra turn. After granting increased attack, greater attack for the cast for 3 turns, attack the enemy with resolute arrows. When the enemy health is greater than the caster health, damage dealt, okay, so you can't have that much HP. Damage dealt increased proportion of the difference up to 70%. So, with this already, you kind of don't want Armor Pen because, if I'm not mistaken, Armor Pen goes first before the penetration difference of your Armor Pen, right? Torrent is a little bit better because you want you want less HP than them, but also you want to be kind of. I do have some bulky Torrent pieces, so I don't really mind it, but. Alright, S1. It doesn't say it gains any focus. Oh no, it's like, okay. When attack enemy with an arrow, increase speed for 1 turn when it's the caster's turn, gain 25 spirit. So when is only his turn. So you can't put him on a counter set and hope for the best. They purposely did this. So you can't be super slow, be like Candy, just gain fighting spirit when she salvos you. And you just S3 just rip it every time. So yeah, you want to be like medium speed. I put him on a revenge set, revenge turret if I do get him. I put him on a revenge set because, you know, he's gonna get hit by Genoa. Genoa's gonna probably half shot him. He's gonna get more speed at 30% bridge. after he get a dual attack from Genoa or ML Politis, right? And then he should be fast enough. He should be fast enough to actually lap Genoa and them around. That's my way of thinking. But 25 spirit, so 2 hits.
Attacks the enemy with a magic arrow.
You get a US again, and his artifact is Ranger exclusive. Increase attack by 10% of. Oh, increase attack of all allies. I thought it was just him. All allies. That's actually pretty good. You just be a support. You just be a support ranger. And only one person on the hero team can have it. Makes sense, but there's not that many archers you want besides Silk. That's AOE. Bologna technically. It's actually be great for Bologna just for PvE. Yeah, it's not that bad. All right, let's go to Harsetti leaks. All right, this is Harsetti's leak. This is from the leak from the Chinese servers, so everything is tended to change until final confirmation. So this is just rough. So you can't say that this is gonna be official because it's not released. And they did this one time with, well, they did this multiple times. I think it was like Summer Edda, where artifacts are supposed to give like damage or something like that, or combat readiness, which is stealth, and then they changed it the last second of the video or right before she was leaves, and now it's stuns when she come out. So they could change this a little bit. So her S1, attack 2 enemies, lowering combat readiness by 10%, healing for the percent damage dealt, scales to own HP. So it's kind of like Taniri when she S3, she can hit 2 targets. I'm wondering, is it like that? It's like from her, just like it says attack 2, it might be AOE at the last, like when they release, so keep that in mind. But lowering combat readiness by 10% and healing for the damage dealt. So she has a little life still, which is not bad, you know, basic. S2, perfect composure for every 1 soul your enemy has. I'm assuming that it's starting a battle because it'd be weird. Increase Harsetti's allies' attack and defense for by 5% to a max of 100%. When anyone soul burns, strip 2 buffs from all enemies, then use Psyche Domination. Psyche Domination, all enemies are blocked and attack down for 1 turn. Cooldown of 2 turns, mollable for -1. So you have a 1 turn cooldown technically, but it's just a 1 if it decides to change, which is actually not bad. But the thing that they put block, that means cleanse. You can't use a cleanser against her technically unless you self-cleanse, because blocks stop cleansing. And the only person that have it is Birgit. Birgit usage has already went down, but we never know unless they start making more units that don't have a self-cleanse, right? If they start making more units that don't have a self-cleanse, then block will definitely shoot up in popularity, because Harsetti is gonna block you. You can't buff yourself like. Well, Celine self-cleanse herself too. Also, Spirit Eye Celine also self-cleanse. There's a lot of Genoa self-cleanse. Does he? But I think she also restricts, or, you know... No, Brigitte also put the thing where he can't S2. I bring Brigitte this GvG. Primordial Expunge. Purge all energy from self and use the Primordial Force to revolve enemies. So it's her S3 is an AoE and she take injury off of herself. Ignores damage transfer and mitigations, so no Aureus or Adamant Shield. Scales to own HP, so burn increased damage. Which is honestly amazing, because there's a lot of DDRs running around. By a lot, I mean like every team has a damn DDR. And also ML Elena might see more play, so she might get, you know, her use out of ML Elena when they try to do that. But the thing is that she purges all injury from herself. She doesn't heal from it, so I honestly think a lifesteal set might be really good for her, just because it hits all enemies, right? And you gotta somehow make up all that HP that you lost. And since it hits all enemies, you might as well heal it back up as you expunge all injuries. So that's pretty good. Does it expunge first? Like, so she have like a huge gap of HP missing, and then she hits everybody, then she heals it back up? Or does it like hit everybody first and then expunge after she did a damage? Because we gotta see if they keep this. Anyway, what you guys think about this character? Because I think Harsetti's gonna be great. I don't think I'll be able to pull it because I'm not nowhere near petty, unless I get lucky in the 10 pull. But what you guys think? But anyway, let's get a GvG and play with your girl Elena. All right, game number 1. This GvG is gonna be a little weird, since none of them are the meta defense, which I was hoping that they had the like counter units, and it's the only one with Candy I saw, by the way. So it's kind of funny when I want to showcase a counter unit. So the only person that really hit into her is probably Blood Moon Haste, but depending on who get hit or who get lowered first. Well, we run T Crozet. As you can tell, his gear is very bad because I constantly keep stealing gear from him since I don't use him. As you tell, everything's 85 and purple now. I constantly keep stealing gear for him, but he's still a reliable unit. In all honesty, he's pretty thick. And bottom, we got Armin on a counter set and Wings of Light and Shadows. Just because I don't have enough Elbrus, but also she does some pretty decent damage with 130 effect res and crit damage to some HP. And we also have Crowd, which is still some really good damage with 2k defense and 2600 HP. I kind of just want to run somebody over. I think I have the EE. Doesn't show yet. It does show. I didn't know it did. Where if I kill somebody with an S3, I can just run somebody over again. He shouldn't die to 100 effect. He shouldn't die to Pavel with Albedo sitting there, right? I will see. If I get one-shotted by the RBA, then oof, oof, oof. That's all I can really say.
You don't deserve my mercy.
So we don't have the free soul burn, but we also don't have the free AoE to actually get her. But she's actually pretty slow. So we put the debuff on him.
Do not fear death. Seizing victory is seizing the future.
They had the minus attack, but we could cleanse that off.
Is that
T,
all
no.
you're capable of?
T goes that. Oh, he only has 1600 HP. Not that much. No counter. Which is not good on our part.
Justice at best.
Let's see if we could quickly get rid of her. That minus attack is gonna hurt me. By hurt me, it's gonna hurt me bad.
Time to end our twisted.
Okay, we should try to get rid of her as quick as possible.
So the holy war.
Well, we wasn't able to do it. We should probably make her get hit more. They're going to Elbrus, but oh, she could activate her own thing. Oh no, she can't move her. She can't move up.
For the sake of peace.
Okay, let's hope she counterattacks. Because Candy doing some thing that she should have supposed to. Counter. Counter.
It's hollow justice.
Luna is doing all the work.
Can you even reach me?
You don't deserve
Luna. Counter. Okay, we got one good counterattack. 2K with a minus attack isn't completely terrible, but it would be better if
The time has come.
she was a minus attack. Those would drop on them.
Time to end our twisted fate. Now that
They would do this to put another thing. We could S1 because we do have Rosa Gata to increase her chance to dual attack. But
I'll make you kneel.
okay, Rosa Gata.
it's hollow justice at best.
I need to try to get rid of hate because I think it's S3 is up, and I need to get rid of this. Counter.
What do you know about me? Do I scare you?
Luna's doing all the work. I should have just S1. Elena's powerful, dude. Counter Elena is the way to go. I'm trying to the S1 to have a better showcase, but since I kind of failed last GvG, I won't try disgustingly hard to try to, you know, do anything. We do have Armin and counterattack eventually.
Shall I have a go?
We could honestly run over. I think we could run over with like 10k mission HP, unless it's a tank RV.
Your fate.
No Archdemon, so he doesn't have the EE. Armin counter. Okay, good. Can we get a stun, please? Not the right person I want to stun. Stun on Zio. She's doing some damage. Unfortunately, she's gonna die, but oh no, she lived. Oh,
Shall we play?
oh, Armin, me girl. Oh, now we get a dual attacks on this team. Well, we're actually S1ing, but still.
So careless. So
naive. Ugh. This guild is kind of weird, but RB didn't have Archdemon Might. I'm assuming to get the EE, but I'm assuming it's not a high up there guild. We'll find out the next group, the next tower. All right, game number 2. We got Nomo, we got Birgitta. Like I said, we're gonna bring the block because you know, oh yeah, the little shoe thing. But anyway, she's on 2 resist sets and a hit set. She should be fine with 100 effectiveness, in all honesty. And we also have Eternus. I didn't want her to speed set because there was no reason to put her too fast because Eternus will scoop me up and also everybody will just focus her, which they usually do, but they just let her be there. But she's really fun. And then bottom we got Bibi, Armin, and Illy. Let's see how well this goes. I'm assuming she's gonna go first. Scoot him up. Hopefully Shu hits into her. Oh, Geno's dead too. Oh, half my HP is gone.
How's this, you
I think she's dead. I forgot about the part where I'm in stealth. Maybe she lived with 1 HP, but we didn't have any heals to stop that or anything else.
Are you ready?
Because we're gonna focus into her.
Don't forget this.
I forgot about that part. My oopsie. But hopefully we do get a counterattack. It's gonna go into Bibi. I think we resisted it. Do we have anti-crit? No, it doesn't really matter.
Just dreams and fantasies.
Insects do love.
Well, Bibi's gonna S3, heal up, get a barrier, and hopefully she survives Ken if we happen to do crit. Okay, good.
I warned you about that.
Throw some water on him. Heal up a little bit.
Hear my voice.
We could just kill her now. I honestly don't believe I have the damage. She's gonna go into Bibi. I don't think I have the damage to kill Ken with this, like, even with a defense break. Man, I hope that Armin just kills, so let's get rid of her. Ow. Through a blind. Ow. Through a blind. So, okay, we have no choice but to hopefully counterattack multiple times.
Initiating defense.
Can we get a stun? Counter, no stun.
How dare you?
Do not.
Hopefully we don't got a soul burn for this either.
Show me what you got.
He's not gonna attack Armin, but
If you won't step back,
we do need a soul burn in one of these. Or a counter. Or a counter. Or a counter.
I will not give it.
Alright, Armin, this is all up to you. Or a counter.
serious now. Whether you win or lose.
This is it.
Determined in an
I was gonna bring Cat. No, Katie wasn't in this. You crit my Earth. Oh, never mind.
No way.
No way indeed. Alright, game number 3. We got Politis Abyssal for the combat ratings reduction for Rimuru and everything else and under underneath the sun. And we also got Edda just because she's gonna get knocked out herself from the S3, I'm pretty sure, positive, right? At bottom, we got Archdemon, Brigitte, and Elena. Now, I'm assuming that she's gonna go into Archdemon because she's dark. We probably should bring another knight to eat this damage. Actually, what other dark unit that's fast enough to eat this? Assassin Sibi. Our D Corvus is actually pretty juicy. We're gonna bring Ainos. If you guys want to see her gear, this is her gear. She is on Touch of Rekos because I don't know what to give her because I'll use her for Abyss. But her S3 can't counterattack, and we'll have the defense break with this S1, and hopefully we just dual attack into Oblivion if we don't die too hard. Too hard. So anyway, let's go to S3, knock us out of stealth. I lied, it's not gonna knock us out of stealth. Hopefully this stuns. Oh, it resists, but it didn't knock it out. It don't knock it out of stealth, actually pretty amazing. Well, since they're both fire, oh, helmets are neutral, forgot. I didn't need her anyway. I want to soul burn now. I feel if I do, wait, Rimmer will steal it, so yes. Because we have a buff who will analyze.
Could I give you a hand?
I hate this game sometimes. I forgot about the priority. I forgot about the priority of what this... You know what? You know what? Just drop it. I forgot. Oh no. We'll get a counter from her eventually.
I don't really enjoy this.
I'll get a Dulce. We're on Elbrus, but
Mess everything up.
I flubbed that a little bit. Oh, she actually... I don't think she pushed back the girl, but... Because I know it's dark, she's gonna get hit. And hopefully she survived this. She's not gonna survive this.
Don't forget the advice I give you. No manners, no service. Mind your manners.
Whatever to restrain on him. And hopefully it doesn't resist this, but hopefully we put the block. It doesn't really matter since if we put a little half, she's gonna cleanse it off for him anyway. Well, no, the block will stop it, right? Because it's not from him. Yeah, the block will stop it. That's actually pretty great. Oh my god, if Harsetti has the block, that'd be disgusting. But she don't have bind, so... But the block is actually pretty good. It will stop her from doing things that she should have supposed to. I'm not gonna counterattack. Okay.
Don't let them near me.
That's what I said. Don't let them near me. I was gonna do one game of RTA since tomorrow's gonna be a patch notes for everybody, and it's kind of hard to make a 3-man team with Elena without letting somebody else doing all the damage. All right, this is my team: Elena, Taeyu, Abyssal, and T-Wayne. I think Elena is not that much a factor because I barely used her, but she's starting to see some play. She's like 139 plus like 150 at least. But we should be a-okay. We should have brought Frida, but we got some protection for Elena.
I will shape my own future.
Yeah. The chance of me missing, I know he's probably going to use him to kill her, but at the same time, Taeyu's going. Taeyu ignore factor. What's this? HP? That means she's at least 20k HP, which is honestly good. I put Elena up there because Elena doesn't have that much HP. 17, okay, she's like 1900 or something. This is actually good. We do have Aureus on Taiwan, so he can soak up some of this damage.
Life or death.
Yeah, Aureus.
Poison.
And she's on a barrier set, by the way, if you guys are wondering.
I hope you find it comfortable. Do you smell?
Oh, she resisted it.
That? Trust me, I'm a doctor.
This is your last chance to back down.
You can't AoE or anything. You don't have to just hit her.
Who's next?
We're on Elbrus. We did Elbrus one time.
Are you doubting me?
So we're gonna S3 to clear this off. Also give it immunity. And see if she counterattacks, so she just scoot up.
Have faith.
So, you learned nothing from last time.
We will soul burn to see who we could hit.
Can defeat me?
Just to reduce it by 2 more turns. We hit 1 person. Elbrus. Cool, she's stunned. She's stunned while she has an immortality proc. With 20,000 HP Elena. We stripped it off, which is not an effect res.
Here I come.
Girly. It will soul burn this. I was like lagging-ish.
Really going to win this.
She's down to 2, so she has the S3, but she can't heal, which is honestly good.
Be humbled.
So hopefully we get a counterattack and Elbrus from her.
I don't really enjoy this.
Okay, so, and we got detected. Okay, Elena is the most powerful with a counter set. Can you believe the point where she counterattack every single time? Alright, we try to bring as many units that can dual attack or counterattack for Elena. We brought Kitty and Layla. We could have brought in Lilius, but I don't think Lilius would be too will be hurtful for this team. Do we just get rid of this and just let the -1 because they need to just ban her? If it is free to 300 speed, then I don't know. Because Payra is 300 speed. Okay, they're never gonna let Payra through. So we'll put Elena in the front. We got rid of Eden. And we hope that Katie and them hopefully do their thing. Hopefully. Hopefully. So I got the Andre crossbow, got a -1, get a free soul burn, which I actually don't really hurt too bad. Because Layla doesn't really matter about the -1. But the restrict, eh. Don't you cleanse this off?
How do you like this?
So they sealed her instead.
The water slide.
They sealed her instead. Good thing that CR push is not that far up, in all honesty. It's probably back behind Leia. So see if we can get Champions Trophy from this. Resist, resist! Okay, so one of them proc. One of the Champion Trophy procs.
Do my best.
There's this thing. Go to S2, scooch up.
I desire your flesh.
Hey, we'll see if we can get Sil Arby. So if we do get a counterattack, or we got anything, it would have helped. It would definitely would have helped. That's so unfortunate that the two resists. Champion Trophy did proc, but it got 15%. If you see it resist, that made it procced. Or the stun. One of the two worked out. Alright, for that, give me an ML5 because of that. I demand something that I never had before. Maybe Crimson Arm and... Oh! Wait. It's probably somebody I have. I actually don't have Hang Guy.
This is the fate I choose.
Okay, this is the fate I choose. We have Hang Guy for the first time. I'll take that. Let's go. I forgot he's a warrior. I thought, is that a knight or a warrior? Another 4-star. Oh, Celestial Mercedes. And then 5-star. Damn. Well, I'll take Hang Guy. I'm not gonna lie. He might be really useful coming up in this meta, but I don't know how to gear him. So there's that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys around. Peace.